just going to start with our feet together. And take a deep breath in. And as you do that, just open the front of your body by pulling your shoulder blades around your back. As you exhale, let your shoulder blades slide down your back, and then bend your knees. And it's almost like you're going to sit into a chair. If you can, you want to feel the back of your pelvis basically hanging off of your rib cage to really lengthen out the muscles between your ribs and pelvis. And if you want, you can kind of wag your tail and move your pelvis around just to make sure that feels loose down there. Okay. So again, we'll inhale. We're going to open the front of the body, but we really want to feel the shoulder blades pulling towards each other with, I don't know, maybe 15 pounds pressure. Just to find those muscles that do that. Relax those muscles. Let your shoulder blades drop, bend your knees. Again, lengthen that space between your ribs and pelvis. And for that space to really open up, you kind of have to hold on to your pelvis with the front of your body. So it's kind of like doing a little crunch. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Step. Well, a lot of the stuff we're going to be doing, we're going to be basically having our feet about this far apart. If you're getting tired, you can straighten your legs. If you're wanting to strengthen your legs more, you can drop down a bit. The actual perfect distance for your feet to be apart is if you put your knee on the inside of your instep, and where the ball of your foot's touching the ground, that's where your foot should be. And that creates what's considered to be perfect biomechanics. And it also makes it just easier for your body to stand here for a long time. So we're going to begin the practice by doing a bit of a salutation or a kind of way of greeting the day. So we inhale. Hands come up. Kind of reach, again, to extend your body. Exhale. And you're going to pause in front of your third eye. Just relax. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open the front of your body again. This time lengthen your hands away from each other. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And fill your chest with your breath. Exhale, and soften your tummy. Inhale. Put your hands away from each other, open your chest. And exhale, and relax. The way to experience this is as your hands come up and you inhale, is to feel all the energy that's coming down from above you. Just to feel that washing over your body. And as your hands come together, they're kind of identifying with the experience of the source of things like suns. And then you bring that, what we would call the howling silence of the Tao, down into your mind, clearing your mind. As you inhale, bring that clarity of mind through your heart. Exhale, and then drop into your animal body, your instinctive body. Grr. Inhale. Stretch out and exhale. As you exhale, you can feel all the life that's pouring up through the earth into life. So Shaolin Qi Gong covers a lot of territory, let's say, around the experience and the opportunities we have in embodiment, around posture, flexibility, strength, and coordination. And in that sense, it's a little bit demanding. So we've got 10 weeks to learn a lot of very specific things, and let's share the assumption or the hope that you're all going to do some of this every day. Because if you don't, you're going to miss out the opportunity to really retool your body. And that's about a 20-minute-a-day commitment of actual practice. As well as that 20 minutes a day, you're going to also be probably inspired to notice that anytime you're just not busy, you can start playing with some of the things we're going to be learning, standing, sitting, and lying down, to basically restructure primarily your spine. Right? And a lot of that just has to do with playing with your attention, playing with your vertebrae and stuff like that. So that's not something that you have to demand of yourself, but I think after you start to feel what's happening, it'll be quite enlivening to the way we feel our body. So, it's my little introduction to what you're getting yourself into. So we're going to start with a very basic thing, and I'm just going to ask you to pretend you're doing a reverse crawl, like you're in the water swimming. Right? And I encourage every one of you to make fun of me to the best of your ability. In the sense of, if you see me doing something that seems new to you, make fun of me. It's the fastest way we actually learn with our bodies, is to mock people a little bit. This makes teaching this class a little hard. I don't do that. So as we're doing this, I want you to be as long as you can with your arms without feeling stiff, kind of like they're big antennas. That way, I'd also realize that your shoulder is actually your shoulder blade. So as you're moving your arm around your shoulder, see if you can allow your shoulder blade to slide, in this case, around the front of my body. So my arm can go farther over here, and my shoulder blade's going to go as far up as it can comfortably. Finally, my shoulder gets to touch my ear. It's been trying to do that for many years. And as I turn my body, I'm going to let my shoulder blade slide around behind me by migrating across my rib cage and then down my back. So just take a moment and feel that, your shoulder blade sliding down your back. Right? And this hand's going to reach away from me, and then up, shoulder blade expanding away, and the shoulder blade's going to migrate around my body towards my spine, and then down my back. Right? Very thorough bit of moving. So once you get into this, you're going to realize you're doing two things at once most of the time, because one shoulder blade is going to be going up and around, the other one's going to be going underneath and across your body. Again, just get really focused on your shoulder blades moving around. If it's uncomfortable, don't overdo it. Everyone noticing how articulate your shoulder blade is? About how far it can move this way, and then up, and of course, down. Right? You feel that? Okay. So we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to get a little picky. So here we go back to our swimming. And then we're going to change it a bit so my arms move more level across the front of my body. I'm going to pay less attention to my shoulder blades and more attention to my forearms. Again, I'm doing the same thing, but now what I want to do is focus on my front hand being palm up when it's across my body, and then turning to palm down when it goes across the front of my body, and then my hands switch, palm up, palm down. Let's palm up over here. And I'm just going to use my right hand for a minute. I'm going to focus on going from palm up to palm down. And then it's going to swing back over here.